A city that had never fallen in 1,000 years. Not once. The Theodosian walls, triple-layered, 60 feet high, the greatest defensive fortification in the history of the ancient world. And surrounding them, 80,000 soldiers, the most powerful siege force ever assembled on the final night. Inside the walls, Constantine the 11th, the 88th emperor of the Byzantine Roman Empire, the last. His men had held for 53 days, outnumbered, exhausted, defiant. Outside the walls, their enemy, 21 years old. His name was Muhammad al-Fatih, and he had studied this moment his entire life. He had built cannons that the world had never seen, 27 feet long, capable of hurling stone balls that weighed half a ton. When the Byzantines stretched a chain across the Golden Horn to block his fleet, he carried his ships over a hill. For 53 days he had studied every weakness, every crack, every damaged section of wall. He was not guessing. He was certain. Inside the city, Constantine the 11th walked into the Hagia Sophia for the last time. He knew what the dawn would bring. In his command tent, al-Fatih gave the final order. 3 waves, every man, everything. Tonight, the cannons fired, all of them at once. The ground shook 20 miles away. 80,000 soldiers advanced at dawn, the largest assault on any city in the medieval world. The walls held. For hours, the Byzantine defenders repelled wave after wave. Courage beyond comprehension. Al-Fatih watched. He did not move. He was waiting for the one moment that would decide everything. Then, the Genoese commander, Giovanni Giustiniani, was struck by a cannonball fragment. The finest defensive mind on the walls, gone. The defense began to crack. In the confusion, a single gate, the Kirka Porta, left unlocked. Ottoman soldiers pushed. It opened. Al-Fatih raised his sword. The elite Janissaries moved. Everything, at once, toward the walls. The walls breached. After 1,000 years, they finally broke. Ottoman soldiers poured through like water through a cracked dam. Constantine the 11th removed his imperial cloak, removed his crown, and fought as a common soldier. He was never seen again. Ottoman crescent banners rose on the walls of Constantinople. For the first time in 1,000 years, Muhammad al-Fatih rode through the breach. Slowly, deliberately, 21 years old, the conqueror of the unconquerable. He reached the Hagia Sophia. He dismounted. He took a handful of earth and poured it over his head. In humility before God. At the moment of his greatest triumph, the Byzantine Empire, heir to Rome, which had stood for 1,480 years, was gone. The news reached Rome, Venice, Cairo. The world trembled. The age of medieval Europe was over. He was 21 years old. He had fulfilled a prophecy that Muslim leaders had pursued for 800 years. They would call him al-Fatih, the conqueror. Constantinople became Istanbul, the new heart of the most powerful empire on earth. But Fatih was already looking west, at Europe, at what came next. He was 21 years old, and he was just getting started. The Ottoman Empire would expand across 3 continents, from the gates of Vienna to the shores of North Africa, all of it set in motion by one conquest. One morning, one young man. They said a great ruler would one day conquer Constantinople. For 800 years, they tried. On May 29th, 1453, a 21-year-old did what armies of emperors could not. The legend of al-Fatih was still only beginning.